Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is the best fight in boxing. It's once in a lifetime and history is waiting to be made. Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is a once-in-an-era fight and boxing's biggest right now. That is according to TalkSport's Spencer Oliver, who has expertly broken down the mega fight, which will take place under the bright lights of Las Vegas on Saturday night. Las Vegas will once again become boxing's fight capital of the world, when Canelo and Crawford finally meet in the ring to decide who is the sport's pound-for-pound King. Many view Sin City as the fight capital of the world, with famous nights, including Larry Holmes versus Muhammad Ali in 1980, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao in 2015, and a whole host of other blockbuster meetings. And when Crawford and Alvarez, two pound-for-pound greats of the modern era, touch gloves, it promises to be yet another history-defining moment in the sport's recent history. There's so much intrigue globally, and the event is already set to make history commercially, with the gate expected to rank as the third highest in boxing history. Anticipation is at a high, with the event to also attract a huge TV audience on Netflix, with a star-studded list of celebrities set to join the glitz and glam of the latest Vegas spectacle. One of those who is truly enthralled by the rivalry is former British champion and TalkSport boxing host Oliver. Despite having seen the likes of Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk and Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol fight, he believes this is the best the sport has to offer. Oliver said in an epic preview, "This is the best fight in boxing bar none. This is a once-in-a-lifetime fight," as Roy Jones Jr. said. One of the best in the modern era. Two of the best fighters in the world, with Terence Crawford trying to do what no one else has done before. He would be the only fighter to capture 3 undisputed championships in the 4-belt era. Canelo Crawford is as big as it comes. It has shades of the past, touching gloves like Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Crawford and Canelo have been on a collision course for nearly 2 years. And the rivalry will revive us boxing. He is trying to achieve the unbelievable against Canelo Alvarez, a pound-for-pound king like himself. They both live with all the greats for me. It is a fantasy fight and a dream fight. Why is this fight so big for Las Vegas and boxing? Boxing in Las Vegas has become less and less common as years have gone by, with U.S. superstars becoming a rarity in the sport. But Alvarez and Crawford as dance partners are two of the biggest selling draws, both stateside and globally. The investment of Saudi Arabia and the sport's new kingmaker Turkey Al-Sheikh has seen fights take place around the world, with less reliance on it as a boxing capital. And Oliver believes it is a big chance to reignite liftoff in U.S. boxing and expand the reputations of Crawford and Alvarez further. Canelo and Crawford are two of the best right now, and their opposition will create one of boxing's biggest events. He continued. For so many years, Las Vegas has been a mecca of boxing, but we've seen a big turning in the tide. All the fights with Turkey and Riyadh season have been going overseas, but it's been instrumental in making the big fights. But this one is huge. We never thought it would come to fruition, but it is incredible that it is in Vegas. Two of the best to ever do it, and we get the dream fight we wanted. Why is Canelo versus Crawford so historic? The bout represents history for a number of reasons, both commercially and for the sake of sporting achievements. Crawford himself is eyeing a victory which would see him become a 5-weight world champion, emulating American great Mayweather. Victory would also see him become the first male boxer to become undisputed king in 3 weight classes in the 4th belt era, an unprecedented achievement. But he faces the challenge of regular history maker Alvarez, who has been arguably one of the top dogs of the era, both commercially and in terms of achievement. The event itself will make history, attracting a record gate for both a U.S. stadium event and at the Allegiant Stadium for combat sports. And it will only rank behind Mayweather's bouts with Conor McGregor and Pacquiao in boxing history. The world is waiting, and it promises to be a huge event with millions of eyes tuning in.